son. Where'd you find this?
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
A few moments later.
You are now listening to Podcast 42, the world's most popular, inaccurate, and sometimes squirreled retelling of pop culture history.
Man on the moon lives in my shoe.
What? I thought he lives on the moon.
No, he lives in my shoe now. He moved away.
Is the moon in your shoe?
Maybe. I have big feet.
You do have big
If
feet.
you missed the Bigfoot episode, you would have found out more about my big feet.
Well, I'll have to listen to it when it comes out. Yeah.
Okay, well, on that note, it is time for Podcast 42.
Podcast 42.
Who are you missing, lady?
I'm Nicole Fasone.
We released it from the Dragon's Lair.
I know. It seems like you've been absent for many shows.
I was not. I was absent for one show.
Oh, I was absent for one show.
Yeah.
So it's two shows for me.
And I was absent for a show, which was now 3 shows for me.
Oh, boy.
Oh, your paychecks are going to reflect that.
Yeah,
Oh,
paychecks.
I haven't seen a single paycheck, so I can't even imagine how badly it'll be
Speaking of
reflected.
absence, let's open up JL's beer cooler.
JL's beer cooler, it's cooler than you think. JL's beer cooler, it's cool enough to drink. It's cool enough to drink, yeah.
And it was stocked by you, James. What'd you bring?
I thought we deserved an IPA. So I went all the way to Georgia to the Terrapin Brewery, and I got us Beyond the Galaxy IPA.
He didn't go to Georgia. He's lying.
I know, I went to the liquor store and I saw this because it had a seasonal special limited release. Beyond the Galaxy is a single hop IPA. It is light years ahead of its time. Brewed with a mass of galaxy hops for stellar flavor and aroma, this intergalactic IPA will take you on a voyage where no man has gone before. Hop, hop, and away!
It also says the space is the place.
I don't know what would possess you to make you think that we deserved an IPA. What did we do wrong?
I gave you great beer last time, Chris, which you enjoyed.
And you've been gone, so what way to welcome you back but then with a nice, hearty, hoppy IPA.
Yeah, me and Kelly Clarkson. All right, Marnie, you can skip this part and or not skip this part because we're going to go right into the main meat of it.
Meat.
Marnie, who said she didn't like the beer part.
Yeah, she didn't like the beer part. So, as you remember, that was 30 seconds of beer. So now we're past the beer.
Until the end, when you find out what we think of the beer. Mwahaha.
And on this episode, we are doing Troll Theater Part 2.
My favorite.
I've never met a troll in a theater.
What?
I've never met a troll in a theater.
Well, it makes me think of Danny DeVito in...
Dayman.
You
Fighter of the night, man. Do you know what we're talking about, Chris?
Champion
No,
of the
because I was
sun.
picturing Danny DeVito as the red M&M.
No, you have to picture him as the troll because you got to pay the troll toll to get into the boys' hole. You got to pay the troll toll to get in.
It's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. It's one of the older ones, probably 5 years old, but they write a musical and Danny DeVito plays a troll.
Okay, that I can see that.
But there's a song which is sung by Nicole.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get into the boys' hole. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Do not sing that in public.
He sings it.
That is not good.
You got because he think the line is the boy to get the boy's soul,
but he
but he
wouldn't-
said the boy's hole.
Okay.
It's the funny part. That's what's funny about it, Chris.
No, it's scary.
No, it's funny for the context that he's saying it wrong, and that's what that whole show is.
Okay.
Everything is wrong.
I've only watched a couple episodes. It was okay.
It's when Danny DeVito joins, that show gets very good. But I haven't watched any of the last 3 seasons. And also, I'm kind of over TV again after my spoilers from last night.
Oh, with Walking Dead?
Yeah, Carl.
No, I didn't see it yet.
Carl's happy.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Huh?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it.
The internet ruined
Then I
it
don't
for
know
me.
what you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I have to wait till November. I don't
When
have
was
cable.
this? Do you have dates for these? Because I'm really excited for this.
No.
Why?
So, what Troll Theater is I purposely have a public profile on Facebook. That way, people can be my friend.
Yes.
Aww.
And on
Chris just wants
Facebook,
friends.
if you are a woman who only has 100 or less friends, usually wearing a bikini, and everything on your profile says, let's say the woman's name is Janet. Janet changed his profile picture today. Mm-hmm. Janet uploaded his picture today. Then that's a troll. Mm-hmm. And they're going to want money from you.
Yes.
Essentially. At some point, they're going to want money.
So I like to waste their time as much as they're wasting everybody else's. Because people actually do fall for this. I can't believe they'll seek out men and they'll talk to them forever and they'll really work them, and then they'll ask them for money, and they get money from people. People fall for this
and
stuff all the time.
Another common term for this is catfishing, but
Yeah.
essentially because they're not the people they are, and they're working them to get what they want, and then they just disappear after they get it.
As soon as they get the money,
And then they
come up with a new profile.
And then they call Neve and Max and MTV, and they do a whole episode about it. And it's like, I don't know, I was just trying to see if I could get money out of you, and you sent me money. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad.
it is sad.
There's somebody at my work that fell for it and lost like $10,000.
What? Did they send it to like a
way.
prince in like an Asian country that was
No, just
needing help?
the
No?
standard female who's really a male getting money.
But then there was the one in the last episode where we had a success story with Troll Theater, with actually being trolled and the guy setting a camera and...
Oh, yeah, that was totally made up, though.
Of course.
So it's a success in fantasy.
Yep.
So what they like to do is they like to ask you for money so that they come visit you, but they don't want you to buy the plane ticket. They want you to send the money so they can buy the plane ticket.
It's like when you
That
see
should be a red
homeless
flag.
It's like when you see homeless people and they're like, "Can I have money?" And you're like, "No, let's go to the store and I'll buy you a sandwich." "No, I just want the money." Like, you're doing bad stuff with that money. You're not using it for
Yeah.
food. It's the
Yeah.
same kind of thing.
My wife used to feed a homeless man Taco Bell because he would sit outside the Taco Bell, but he would take the tacos.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
So this first one is actually me trying to troll our friend Faraz, posing as Nicole, but he kind of sees through it, and we just kind of, have a little fun at the end. But in the beginning, I'm like, I'm getting him. But then as it goes on, I'm like, no, he knows it's me.
Yes.
So James, I want you to play Faraz.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Who's down for Medici Pizza or Sukihana?
Wait a second. Nicole, you're going to play yourself and any other women's parts.
Oh,
Okay.
You're all the women.
Okay.
And I'm going to play you as me and any of the other men's parts.
And I just play for
You
us.
mean you as me?
Me as you.
Yes.
Because that was the premise of this.
Chris as Nicole,
Chris-
you will read.
Yes.
So Faraz, if you've listened to the show at all, knows about Faraz's dinner. So he likes to get a bunch of people and he likes to go out to eat. So this is a group message where he added a bunch of people into the group and then was trying to figure out where they were going to go eat.
Okay. So Faraz creates a group. Who's down for Medici Pizza or Sukihana? Or you can eat sushi tonight.
This is me as me. Recording at 2. Don't know what's happening later. Maybe. This is Joey. Oh, man, I would love to try sushi, but too short notice for me, and I'm not around tonight. Then he puts a sad face.
Faraz added Kayla.
Kayla says, "Bitch, I work. SMH. Only off weekends." And I say, "I'm up for either."
Oh, you can say you.
I'm not.
That's James. As James.
I'm not.
Ryan. Got plans already?
Elena says, "Yes, for Sukihana."
This is me as me. If I make it, I would vote for sushi. Sushi. Or sushi. Sushi.
Jonathan left group.
Elena says, "Oh, wait. Didn't realize it's for tonight. Can't." And then Elena left the group.
And this is me now pretending to be Nicole. I was on your account.
Yes.
So that's
because we were all here. It was
Yes.
after we finished recording an episode one night.
So that's how I was actually pulling it off.
Now we're saying babe a lot because Faraz and I are dating.
Yes.
So,
Babe.
babe.
So this is me as Nicole. Hey, babe, any decision on dinner?
Sushi.
Hey, babe.
No, wait. This is Chris as Chris.
No, this is me.
I know.
Yeah, Chris is Chris.
Chris
not
as
Chris.
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 What do you think I'm saying?
No, this is me as you still.
What just says Chris?
I know, but that's still you.
Oh, now we're all confused.
Now,
All
when
right.
you hear my voice, it's you. It's Nicole.
So,
Me pretending to be Nicole, trying to troll Faraz, who's
This is
not buying it.
This is some Inception shit. Nobody's gonna understand.
Hey, babe, what time are you thinking?
after 8, all those Revenant Jedi Exile videos have made me wet, so we should take care of things first.
Now, remember, this is a public group. There's people in here. Now, this is Nicole as Nicole.
Babe, what are you saying?
This is me as Nicole. Babe, what the hell?
I'm saying that someone needs to come here dressed in a Raven costume. Sorry, Revan costume before he yells at me.
Yeah, he's going to yell at you.
He's going to yell at me because I said Revan.
He's not gonna listen to this.
Okay, babe. This is me as Nicole. Okay, babe, I'm putting it together now. No panties.
Yes! Does your lightsaber vibrate?
No, but the soundboard just did. Hey, me as Nicole. Babe, you know it. And you're capturing my Millennium Falcon tonight.
And left the group. For us, lick emoji. Can I use the double-bladed lightsaber? Or would you find the period in the accuracy to be a turn-off? Even if I tell you that Exar Khan had a double-bladed saber thousands of years before Darth Maul?
Me as Nicole. Babe, I want you so bad. Take me like a TIE fighter that has crashed on Naboo.
Naboo is so fertile.
Trisha left the group. Who are these people? I don't recognize these names.
Nope.
What?
I don't
How
know.
long ago was this?
Just like me, babe. I'm as horny as Captain Phasma in a trash compactor.
Or a Jabba Wookiee or a Genesis?
Babe, take me with your tractor beam.
I wanted to pretend that you're Corbin and I'm about to explore your Sith Valley.
And then Crystal left the group.
Drunk James trying to be Chris, trying to be Nicole. I want you to feel your
No.
force. Oh, sorry. I want to feel your force, and I cannot wait to experience the blue milk. Will you ensure you ruin me like the Death Star?
Dude, and you know what? That was actually green milk
Yeah,
in the movie.
but
It looked blue.
it did look blue.
We were all wrong.
And then Faraz says, as milky as the Dagobah is moist. Steve
Then
left.
Steve left the group.
Now this is me as Nicole again. Take me from behind like Yoda on Luke's back.
Then Kevin left the group.
That's my favorite parts.
Faraz, I'll dig deep like the First Order did on the planet that becomes the Star Killer base. Your favorite of all the big destructive balls.
Run me through like Kylo Ren did Han Solo.
Oh, patricide. What does that say? Patricide?
Yes.
Can I choke you like Anakin did Padme?
Is this actually me?
That's you.
Babe, I'm a little concerned. Ha 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 ha.
Oh shit, the Death Star is about to explode all over the Endor moon.
That is me as Nicole. Yes, babe, do it for me. Make R2-D2 noises. I love that. You can always tell when I'm being Nicole because I say babe a lot.
This is about to be the shortest offense of all time.
Nick left the group.
I want you in my Sarlacc pit now.
I want to get all sloppy and disgraceful with you like George Lucas did with the prequels.
Ryan left the group.
Okay, you know this is going on. Okay, you know this is going on the next recording of Podcast 42, right?
Yes, make it public like Darth Vader's shame.
That's actually my favorite line. Padawan, it is done.
Like Anakin's lightsaber, I can last for decades for you.
I'm done. I need a nap. You'll have to finish on your own.
All right, and now there's only one appropriate thing to say after, I think, all of that.
You guys actually really do talk like this.
No.
Okay.
After all that innuendo, and we have a listener who is a very dedicated listener. Hi, Mom. I'm sorry you had to listen to all of that.
Now,
In the name of me and Faraz, I'm
Now,
sorry.
in your defense, it wasn't you.
It was
was
not me. It was Chris.
me and Faraz having sex over the internet
In a public group.
in a public room
In my name.
in your name to a Star Wars theme. So you are completely off the hook.
Now Chris has got some questions to answer to his wife.
Oh, boy.
She's okay as long as it's a guy.
As long as it's a guy, it's fine.
All right, this next one is the classic scam of the woman
This is
trying
long.
to get Yeah, but it's just quick reads.
Yeah, I know.
Classic scam of the woman trying to get money off the guy. This is me versus Vivian.
Vivian.
Can I play Vivian?
You're Vivian, and we'll let James be me. And I'll be the parts that, like the narrator parts. Okay. So the beer's making me burp.
Gas
All right.
beer.
So Vivian, it's Friday. Vivian sends a wave.
Hello, I know you must have received about 20 messages like this every day, so I've been thinking really hard about how to make mine stand out. I think your profile makes you worth messaging, and I really enjoyed reading what you wrote. I thought we may share similar interests, and I would love to learn more about you.
By the way, my profile picture at this time was me holding tons of money, standing on a boat with a tiger that I'm petting. True story.
This is your troll account?
No.
Well, that was his real account.
This is my real
I don't
account.
remember that picture.
No, I just made that up.
I
Right.
see exactly.
Now it's Sunday at 5:01 p.m.
Hello, thanks for the acceptance.
Now it's Sunday, same Sunday at 11:20 p.m.
Are you there?
Moving on to Monday.
What did I write?
What I mean was your post on your Facebook walls.
I know. Which one?
Most all.
Which was your favorite?
The one with David Ellis.
Was that the one about spaghetti? Mum spaghetti?
The one with this context. It's day 25 of Nano Poblano / National Blog Posting Month, and I'm here with a new form and a new poem. The poem today is called At the Edge of the River of Silence, a double reversed ethery?
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
know.
okay. By David
David's
Ellis.
a smart guy, so
By David Ellis, and I will be performing a new poem every day on Facebook Live this month and sharing it on my website.
now a couple things you need to know.
That never happened.
One is David Ellis is a brilliant writer, friend of mine, and that is a post that he posted, so she just copy pasted it. Two, for those who don't know what Nano Poblano is, it's a ridiculous thing that bloggers do every November where they have to write a post every day of November. So the next line is what makes it funny.
That is a good one. Have you ever eaten Nano Poblano before? It is wonderful.
Not at all, really.
You should try it with a little wasabi.
Really? Where are you from?
East Osaka. Where are you from?
Are you from the state?
East Osaka is in South Arizona. It is very close to North Arizona, like almost literally on the border between North and South Arizona. Where are you from?
I'm from Mineola, Texas, but live in Georgia now.
In case anybody didn't realize that Arizona is split into 2 states.
Oh, me too.
What?
What?
You said me too. Where are you from?
Texas, but now I live in Georgia.
But you just said you're in Arizona.
Right, Arizona, then Texas, now in Georgia.
Tell me more.
I drive a big car.
Okay.
Do you drive a big car?
No.
Do you drive a small car?
None.
How do you get around? Skateboard?
That's once in a while.
Are you a skater boy?
What are you doing?
Eating SpaghettiOs.
Now, no response until Monday at 7:03 p.m.
Okay.
What are you doing? I'm not doing that anymore. You disappeared for a while.
Yeah.
Did you fall into a snake pit?
What are you doing?
Were you in my snake pit?
Oh, this is real life.
So she disappears again, and now it's Monday at 8:36.
Okay.
Okay,
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay.
You?
What are you doing for a living?
I'm working for a living. I make lots of money.
How?
I buy and sell dog houses, rent them, sell them, build them, and I make about 6 figures.
That's cool.
It is really. What do you do for a living?
I don't have a job yet.
Are
Are
you-
you single?
I am single.
And she disappears again.
It's like, okay, how can I work this angle? He makes 6 figures, and he's single. All
Yes.
right. How do we go from here?
And he quotes songs while talking to me. I forget who sang that. Living for working for a living. I think it was Huey Lewis. So now it's Monday at 9:15.
Do you have kids?
I consider my snakes my kids.
Okay.
You say okay a lot.
She disappears again. Moving the clock forward, Monday at 9:49.
Yeah. Do you have anything in your mind to ask me?
What is your shoe size?
Size 9. Why do you ask?
I used to design shoes.
Really? That's lovely.
I did it for 5 years. Boots and flip-flops.
That's cool. What are you looking for on here?
What do you mean?
What are you looking for in a relationship?
Dancing.
What?
Dancing. A dancing partner.
Now, this is on Facebook, right?
Yes,
Like, what do you
Facebook
mean, what are
Messenger.
you looking for on here? It's not a dating website. Like,
Well, it is because she's trying to hook.
I got
Me
that.
in.
It's just, it's a troll. I get it.
Yeah, she wants me to talk about like sex and boobs and butts, like most guys do online.
Wow.
So I'm dancing around that. That's
Literally.
like when I asked, "What's your shoe size?" I'm sure she thought, "Oh, this guy has a foot fetish. How am I going to play that?" And then I turned it around. So now it's Monday at 10:22 p.m.
That's all you want?
Yep. I can't find a decent swing partner. Sorry, decent dancing partner.
Why can't you?
Nobody knows how to swing dance here.
Oh, really? What if I come over to you? LOL, laughing emoji.
Do you know how to swing dance?
Sure.
Do you own your swing skirt? Sorry, do you own a swing skirt?
Yeah, do you
Sorry.
own a swing skirt?
I was struggling turning the page and not being able to read
Yes.
at the same
So
time.
now she has to think about that for a whole day. So now it's Tuesday at 8:12 a.m.
Good morning.
Good morning!
How was your night?
Doc, how was yours?
It was okay.
Did you have a sugar plums dancing in your head?
Yeah.
Neato, do you like Star Wars?
Yeah.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Star Wars, Battlefront, and Rebels.
Close enough. What are you doing today?
Have you ever seen Star Wars Battlefront?
It's a great video game, but not really much for
Okay, I thought maybe I missed something.
Yep.
Nothing much, just gonna be indoor all day.
Indoors is good, especially when it's raining.
Peace sign emoji.
I'm gonna eat M&Ms, but only the green ones.
That's good. What are your plans for today?
Eat M&Ms. Not even eating M&Ms. Eat M&Ms.
Well, I just answered that question.
What else will you do?
Eat Skittles. Lots of eating today.
That's all you got to do throughout the day?
I'm not sure what that means, but I might head out to purchase a new hamster ball.
Okay, dear. Can seek for a request?
Are you going on a quest?
Yeah, and I will be glad if you grant my request.
What is your request? To banish an evil queen?
I need a gift card from you.
Here we
Here it
go.
is.
Here we are.
All right.
Finally.
Okay, easy enough. I have an Empty Sketches gift card you can have.
I mean an Amazon gift card.
Oh, no. Okay, no problem. I think you can get them from Amazon.
Yeah, I want you to get me one of the gift card from Amazon store today.
Okay, I can get one. Then you can put money on it and buy yourself something nice.
Okay, I will be glad if you get me the card today.
No problem. Done.
I will be so glad. When should I be expecting it?
Where should I send it?
You just get the card scratched, send me the picture of the card for me here.
Okay, I'll leave it empty so you can put whatever amount of money you want on it.
Do you understand the kind of card you will get at the Amazon store?
Gift card.
Okay, I will also need the receipt you used to buy it.
Yeah, there was a comedian that I actually stole this from a comedian, and his bit was that he would go to and grab all the gift cards off the thing because they were free, and then he'd put them in the envelopes, and he'd tell the people you can put your own money on it.
I have a pause for that. So there was one time that my family got some very close family friends of theirs a gift card to P.F. Chang's, but they got two at the same time. So my parents went out to P.F. Chang's and used one of the gift cards, but didn't use the whole thing. And then for Christmas, they gave the family friends the other gift card. So they went out to P.F. Chang's, and the person came back, and they're like, "Sir, there's not enough money on this gift card to cover the whole check." And they're like, oh, "Merry fucking Christmas." So then they, the wife made the husband swear to never tell my parents that they did that, until my parents went out with the gift card that was left over that had some remaining balance on it and realized that the entire gift card was still there. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, we gave them the wrong one." So they called up the friends and they had a good laugh about it. And then the next year for Christmas, my parents took a bunch of empty gift cards and they were like, "One of these gift cards has a $50 balance on it. And now you have to call and figure out which one it
That's
is."
awesome.
It was really funny.
I like that.
So
I'm
now
gonna
it's a
do that.
joke for us every year. Merry fucking Christmas. Or where were you?
I don't know.
The top of the page.
Okay.
I was just going to grab one. Then you can put whatever money you want on it. It's easier that way.
No, dear, you have to buy one for me.
Haha, you don't buy them. You just grab one for free.
I'm not asking you
I
to
sound like Kermit all of a sudden?
I'm not asking you to get the Amazon reward card because it's only Amazon reward card that are free.
Every gift card is free, my dear. They are usually on a rack at Walgreens. You just grab one and put it in the birthday card or something and send it off.
Once you get the Amazon store, then you request for Amazon gift card. They will show you more of it. Sends picture of a $100 Amazon gift card.
Just show me examples since I didn't get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. I will run to Walgreens and grab one.
Okay, dear, I will be expecting.
Okay, I grabbed 5 $100 gift cards for you.
Okay, dear, scratch out the code and send me the pictures.
Do you have an iTunes account?
No, dear, but you have the card with you, right?
Yes, I have $500 in Amazon gift cards, but I cannot send them to you unless you have an iTunes account. I need you to do one thing for me first. I need you to review podcasts. If you do that on iTunes, I will send you $600 in Amazon gift cards. Says pictures of several Amazon gift cards. Here's some. I just took a picture from my kitchen counter. Waits a few. Sorry.
I'm
sorry,
waiting because she's not responding.
I guess you don't want the cards. I have the receipt and everything. It's okay. I'll keep them for myself. Sends picture of receipt.
That I found on Google Images.
Scratch the card and send them with the receipt.
Not until you do what I ask. And show me proof!
What proof? I don't understand you. It seems you're just playing around with me. Are you helping me or you're just teasing me? Just let me know if you can't help me, okay?
Nope. I told you what to do above. I grow tired of this. It was a simple request to review a podcast on iTunes for $700 in Amazon gift cards. And you can't even do that.
Then I send the iTunes link for our podcast for her to review.
Podcast 42.
Yep.
Just give this show a 5-star rating and a nice comment, and I will send you $800 in Amazon gift cards. I show you the cards. I show you the receipt.
And then I wait some more.
Okay, forget it then.
What? My phone is really frustrating. Can you just send me the card if you really want to help me? I've been trying to do what you requested for, but it's not going through.
Nope. We are done. It's just a simple request. I will either just keep the $900 in Amazon gift cards or get a refund.
I could see you're just fucking playing with me. I never ask you for a $100 Amazon gift card. Talk less of you sending me $900. I'm not a gold digger, okay?
Am I fucking with you or are you just a scammer?
If you can't help, just keep your pranks to yourself. WTF?
Haha, good one. You just met someone, don't even read what they write, and then ask for money. Does this ever work?
How could you say such to me?
Do guys really fall for this?
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
How many people have you scammed? Be honest.
I'm not a scammer.
How many people have you gotten money from?
Vivian blocks me.
I never get the answer.
Aww.
Aww.
When you're done listening to this, here is something else you can sink your ear holes into.
1994 was a common year, starting on a Saturday of the Gregorian calendar, the 1994th year of the Common Era, the 99th year of the second millennium, the 94th year of the 20th century, and the 5th year of the 1990s decade. The year 1994 was designated as the International Year of the Family and the International Year of Sport and Olympic Ideal by the United Nations. But what is the most important thing about the year 1994?
It's now a podcast. 1994, the podcast, is about all things pop culture dealing with the year 1994. It's hosted by Brooklyn comedians John Billancini and Brandon Ream and produced by Amy. She's a girl. On the first and third Friday of every month, John, Brandon, and a special guest comedian break down television, movies, snacks, music, and more from each month of the year 1994. If you enjoy comedy, Wall of Chains, Ace of Base, and or Pulp Fiction and miss the 1990s, you have to check out 1994. 1994 is available on iTunes, Google Play, and Podomatic, and can be found at 1994 Podcast on Twitter and on Facebook.
This is Jack DeVos and Joe Jewett from the Over the Line Show on iHeartRadio.
You're listening to the annual Girl Scout Cookie Drive on Podcast 42.
But how long did that last? So it lasted 5 days.
Yeah.
Holy poop.
Yeah. Now we're going to read one from Chris Hunt, who owns a Facebook page. Chris Hunt.
Very active on our Podcast 42
with the
official Podcast 42 show Facebook group page.
With the other
874
lies, 881 members.
Nice.
We're at 881.
Let's get to 1,000.
But his page is The Incredible Hunt. You Wouldn't Like Me When I'm Angry, and he does this all the time.
Yep.
And publishes them on his page and in our group. And he will do this for weeks with one person. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I lose patience really quick.
What's the longest time you've had to go with one of these? Because, I mean, this was 5 days and then she blocked you.
Yeah, I think that was probably the longest. I usually start asking them about scamming right away.
Oh,
because I'm just like...
I still think the one you had with about the joining the cult with the rose was a good
That
one.
was amazing.
Yeah.
Can I pick my cult color?
That's Instagram. Instagram has a lot of Illuminati on it.
Oh, boy.
Well, let's do Chris's because I promised I would read his. And we're already halfway through the show.
Oh,
Holy
boy.
moly.
I know.
So
this is half of one that Chris did with Ella. It's probably one of his most famous ones. And we're only going to get through half of it because, like I said, he spent weeks and days. But to finish it, you really should go to his page to finish it. It's well worth it. And it's funny because I tried to print it, and I'm like, it's not printed. The printer messed it all up. He's like, oh, it's just in my mobile uploads folder. Just go there and get it. Yeah, Chris, you have like 10,000 photos in your upload folder. So I did find it. So I'm going to play Chris.
And I'm going to play Ella.
Are you going to play Ella?
I'm going to play Ella.
The male voice is actually a female.
The male. I can do female.
Okay.
Yes, do it.
Are you going to do Monty Python female?
Yes! Yes!
You got to try to be clear, though.
Okay.
Okay. And scene.
Where are we
It
at?
starts with you.
Where? No, this one says hunt.
No.
Hello.
That's what it says.
Are we on the right scripts?
Maybe Ella, like, added
Oh, I
him?
think it's stapled wrong. Hold on.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Pause.
Okay. Technical difficulties over. All right, so Ella Hendrick is dressed as a Marine in her profile picture. And then Chris, of course, is Chris Hunt of The Incredible Hunt. You Wouldn't Like Me When I'm Angry, which you can find on Facebook, along with his 35,000 other subscribers to enjoy not only this one, but many other ones. He also does original memes, too. So we're starting off with Hunt. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm groovy.
Wow, cool. What do you do?
I like hot dogs and have irritable bowel syndrome. How about you?
Cool. Me too sometimes.
Wow, we have a lot in common.
Lol. Yeah, we are married. And do you have kids?
No, we're not married. It says, are you married?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, are you married? Do you have kids? How old are you? Where are you charging from?
Where are you charting from?
Yes, that's always a scary one, charging.
Yeah, I used to be married. My wife fell into a polar bear exhibit at the zoo. Sad face emoji. I don't have any kids. I chart from Fraggle Rock. I'm 40.
I am very sorry for your wife.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tries to make video call.
Sorry, I'm naked right now and can't do a video chat.
Okay, well, I'm single. I do have kids. I just pray I find a good man.
It turns out that I'm a good man.
Oh, my goodness.
Have go through lots in relationship, and I don't want to go through that part anymore.
She
Or
doesn't
English.
always type clearly, just be
Yes.
warned.
It's okay. James doesn't always speak clearly.
Be warned.
I mostly understand what you're saying. Relationships can be tough. One day you're having a terrible argument at the zoo where she humiliates you and mocks the size of your penis, and the next thing you know, she's being eaten by 3 polar bears. I'm sure you can relate.
Yeah, wow. Cool emoji, too. Oh, man.
So what do you do for a living?
A Marine Semper. What's that say?
Semper Fi. is
Semper Fi.
later.
Yeah.
And you, I'm a Marine Corps.
Yep, that's exactly what she wrote. Yep. He's not reading that wrong. I invented Post-its, so now I have more money than Davy Crockett. That's awesome. I love Marines.
Wow, cool. Thanks for that, question mark.
If we were together, I guess you could keep me safe. LOL.
LOL, maybe.
So, do you like rich, middle-aged guys? And there's a long pause. Well, if you're not going to talk, I'm going to go.
I don't care about rich in relationships. All I care is love, caring, and honest, trustworthy.
Oh, that's good. Just making sure you aren't after my money. I believe you are a good woman.
Lol. I don't care about your money.
Smiley face emoji.
So how do you take care of a lady? What do you like in relationship?
I like to take things slow and get to know them. I like to take them places like restaurants, movies, and the zoo. I like to find out if they prefer clockwise or counterclockwise. In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Why does that matter?
Wow.
This is
cool thumbs up emoji.
Seeing if she's paying attention, mostly. Hey, I've got to go because my dinner's ready. May I talk to you again tomorrow?
No, because I can't turn the page. It's stuck together.
Hint, the answer is okay.
Okay.
Okay, take care, sweetheart.
Sweet.
Sometime later.
Hello, sweetie.
Hey!
How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How about you?
Same, dear.
Are you marining again?
No, I am in the office right now. And you?
I was going to go out to breakfast, but remember that I would have to put on pants.
Pretty good.
I hate wearing pants and traffic circles and granola. Granola pisses me off.
Okay, that nice.
Did you ever go to eat a pork sausage and find it's got hairs growing all over it?
Ew!
I love eating sausages, but not pork sausage.
I bet.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I've got to run for now. My cat just brought down another deer in the backyard. Looks at least an 18-pound buck.
Okay, sorry, somehow busy in office. Good.
It's okay. I'll talk to you later, honey.
You have cats?
18 of them.
Oh, my God.
Again, sticky page syndrome.
Only you.
Only me and my bloody printer. That's nice.
Yeah, I love pussy.
Like, seriously?
Yeah, cats are the best.
Good one. Pretty cool.
Would you like to see a picture of my cat that got the deer?
Yes, dear.
This is when he was just a little guy. He's pretty big now. Definitely my favorite.
That nice.
And Hunt sends a picture of what looks like to me a female lion cub.
Pretty good. How old now?
I think he's beautiful, but not as beautiful as you. He's about 2 years old now.
Okay, it's beautiful. Very big.
Yep. I really would need to take care of that deer now, so I'll talk to you later, okay, dear?
Oh, JK.
OJK. That's what she wrote.
Oh, JK.
I think she's trying to say okay.
9 a.m. sometime later.
Hello, good day. How are you today?
I'm groovy, and you?
Pretty cool. You abandoned me yesterday. Why?
Abandon you? My cat killed a deer. It takes a while to field dress a deer, honey. I feel like I was quite clear about that. I even got a bad scratch. My cat didn't like me taking away his kill. He's not very well behaved.
Okay, sorry. For how is the scratch now? Hope you are okay.
I think it might be infected. Should I go to the doctor? And then he sends a picture of a hand. And the hand he sends is about 2 sizes of a regular hand. And it's red and the fingers are really puffy gross. It hurts like the dickens.
Yup, I think so.
It's very hot to the touch. I'm dizzy and I think I have a fever. I think you might be right.
Sorry it hurt.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention.
What are you going to do today?
I'm in Metropolis now. Wow, she's with Superman?
Yeah, I knew a guy named Clark that lived in Metropolis. Cool.
Me and my team went for crucial assignment on a speedboat K.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Thanks so much.
I will pray to Pan for your safety. Smiley face emoji. Now, one thing about Hunt is that he likes to, his victims, he likes to talk about the Pan, the guy with the flute in the, I forget what mythology he's from. It's either Roman or Greek, but he's half goat and half human, and he plays the pan flute. Is it Greek? Yeah. But that's usually his victims. He usually tries to get them to do something with
Like
pan.
the Philatides.
Bless you.
From Hercules.
From Hercules. He was half goat, half man.
See, I knew
He
what
might
you
have been
went.
panned. Yeah.
Where were we?
Thanks
so much,
darling.
I'll pray to Pan for your safety. Smiley face emoji.
Thanks so much, my love.
I think I really need to get to the doctor. I'll talk to you later, my love. May Pan keep you safe today.
Amen. So what did you take for breakfast?
I tried to eat some cereal, but I threw it up. Feels so bad.
What about your 2 daughters? Hope they are good.
I don't have kids. I told you that. Are you talking to some other man? Do me a heckin' concern now.
Okay, we talk later.
Okay.
That's funny.
She almost got busted.
Not even paying attention.
Act 3.
Hello, dear.
Hey, I'm at the doctor's office. I'll let you know what he says when he's done.
Okay, dear.
1 hour later. Okay, they're admitting me to the hospital. Gonna try a course of strong antibiotics, but if that isn't successful, I'm going to lose my hand. Sad face emoji.
No, that would never be. Don't worry. Don't worry. Keep calm. I'm going to start praying for you.
Totally my jerkin hand, too. I can't believe this is happening. Thank you for your prayers. +1.
Don't worry, my pray do not answer from God. Believe, don't worry, you will tell me that you are lucky.
Oh, boy.
I think she's confused.
Yes.
Will you still love me if they take my hand?
Yeah, I will always do, I promise, but won't remove your hand.
Okay, my love. I thank Pan every day for you. I'm very tired now.
Pan.
Must get some rest.
Yeah, you really need that right now. God Almighty, we will see you through. Thumbs up emoji.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Heart eyes emoji.
Sad face emoji. Sad face emoji. Okay, dear.
Scene number 4.
Hello.
Scene 4 or Act 4? Because we just did Act 3.
I switched it up.
I'm just...
Hello, dear. How are your health now?
Oh, your hearth now.
Health, yeah.
I'm in a lot of pain, waiting on some more meds. I see the doctor in about 2 hours, and I'll find out my fate. Gonna try to rest a little more, and I'll talk to you when I know something, my love.
Okay, sweetheart. I will always love you. Heart emoji. Heart emoji.
Later.
Hello.
Hey, honey. Well, it's done. Sad face emoji. Sad face emoji.
What, love? Hope it's good news.
They decided to remove my hand. Finished about 2 hours ago. I'm going to type slower from now on, so bear with me, please.
Oh, my God.
You said you were going to pray for me.
I keep praying.
I believe you did, but to which God, Ella? Which God?
Almighty God.
Good God! Or Pan, the goat god.
No, Chris. You just have to believe.
I believe I don't have a left hand. Sad face emoji.
Hope, dear.
Will you repeat a simple prayer for me? I'll type it, and you type it back. It'll bring me peace.
Sweetheart.
Here it goes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Pan. Pan, he's our man. If he can't grow my hand back, no one can. Pan, please strike down that miserable cat of mine. He deserves your eternal damnation for his terrible attack against me, the man who raised him from a puppy. Please, Pan, give me back my hand, so that I may smite down my aggressor. Pan, your man. Payman.
Payment. Sweetheart, calm down. Let me see.
Ella, please. Why don't you do this?
What, love? Calm down, sweetheart.
Please type that prayer back to me. That will make me feel calm and handsome.
I declare a prayer for you to Christ, God... I declare a prayer to Chris Hunt. God, assure your mercy on him and let him regain his hand. Messi. What, the soccer player's going to come down and save him? All right.
Probably Messiah.
Oh, Ella, that's great and all, but please repeat the prayer I said.
Okay, Kay, I don't get it, love. You mean the one you sent to me?
Yes, baby, that one.
I can't find it.
Scroll up, dearest. Were you here just now? Oh, for Pan's sake.
It's 12 p.m. and I will be leaving the office. Soon, my office. I have lots of paperwork to run right.
Sometime in the future of that last conversation.
Ella is waving.
Hey.
Sweetheart, how you doing?
Just depressed.
Can I see your hand?
See my hand? It's not in a jar, Ella. They didn't give me a doggy bag. But then Chris sends a picture of a stump wrapped up. There's a stump hand wrapped up, and on the picture it says, "Are you happy now?" Please don't show that to anyone. I'm not even close to comfortable with the situation yet. Promise me. And there's a pause. Why aren't you talking to me?
I'm crying right now.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
I can get through this if you stand by me, honey. I will be strong for you. Do you like poetry? I wrote a poem about us if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, I will be. I promise, yeah.
We've got to hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. You don't like it, do you? I can't do anything right. Why have you forsaken me?
Tries video twatting. Ella tries video chatting twice. How far?
Honey, I told you yesterday I have a roommate and can't talk on video chat. Besides, I haven't showered in 2 days. I look like hell. I recognize those individual letters, but not in that format. He's talking about what James just tried to read.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the morphine? Ella, please, why do you do this?
Yeah, I will promise.
You promised to send me a pic of your left knee. That's something Hunt also does. He likes to get the women to send him pictures of their knee. How about fulfilling that promise, sweetheart? I don't understand this cold and inattentive side you're showing me, Ella. It must be easy to ignore me and have a little perfect life. Miss still has 2 hands. I'm sorry. I just realized I'll never clap again. When my sports ball team does well, or I hear a really bitchin' concert, I will never truly get to show my appreciation. Oh, sure, I can yell woohoo, but it's not the same, Ella. It's not the same.
But you not picking up my calls. You should have seen me.
Are you a little slow? I can't take calls in this room, honey. It's a pedestrian hospital run by Morton missionaries. I need to rest, sweetmeat. We'll talk later, my love.
Okay, my love.
And like I said, there's like 100 more pages to this story, so you'll have to finish it on his webpage.
Want to know the rest of the story? Will Ella understand Chris can't video chat? Will Chris understand Ella doesn't read what he writes? Find the rest of the story on The Incredible Hunt. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, including Chris's revelation that he lives in Fraggle Rock, Montana. Learn about his skateboard gorilla dream, and more importantly, will Ella move in with the now one-handed Chris?
Dun, dun, dun! Go down Fraggle Rock!
That was funny.
Oh, Ella, you dirty slut hole.
Well, when I found out that we were doing Troll Theater today, I revealed to the guys I was actually recently kicked out of a Facebook group because of a troll.
Tell us more.
Okay.
Tell me more.
So
tell
now
me more.
it's nothing to this extent. There's actually a little bit of story to it.
Okay.
So I was part of a Facebook group for my elementary school, PS 238 in Brooklyn, New York. And it was mostly people from the 60s, 70s classes and 80s classes, the older generations, that when they discovered Facebook, they all want to keep in touch with one another. But I joined it because I'm sure that a couple of kids from my age group were going to join it at some point and would be able to keep in touch. Not a lot happens on this Facebook group. You have the occasional people saying, who is your favorite teacher at PS 238? Or looking for everybody at this class. Hi, everybody. And posts about people who have passed away, stuff like that, everybody to keep in contact.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, randomly last week, the admin of the group, who nobody knows, was like, this page is a boring page, and I'm tired of being admin for it. You guys just post the same things all the time, and I'm sick of it. So I'm changing it to New York opinions. And
that's drastic.
And everybody started freaking out. They're like, why would you do this? Like, I'm sorry you think it's boring, but this is a place for us to kind of keep in contact with one another. He's like, if you're not happy about it, you could just create your own Facebook group. And we're like, dude, you could have created your own Facebook group. Why are you taking over this one?
Yeah, you could have made a second group.
So what I did was I actually called him out on it, but I was very calm about it and very eloquent about it. I'm like, this was kind of insensitive for you to do because there's a lot of history to this page, pictures uploaded and conversations had and information, and a lot of people here for the same common reason. And it seems that the reason you did this is because there's 1,300 followers on this Facebook group. And instead of having to start your own page and acquire a following of your own, you're trying to commoditize on the fact that there's 1,300 people here. And now you are in control of what all of them see. And a lot of people were liking it and saying that's absolutely right. Like, I can't believe he's doing this. And a couple of people tried to start up the group again, but nobody was following suit with that. And before you know it, I'm blocked and kicked out of the group. So, and I said, oh, and by the way, if you think this page is boring, have fun being admin to a bunch of New Yorkers with opinions.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's not going to be boring in the least, right? So he kicks me out of the group.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it sounds dangerous, right? Well, this is what happens. I say to my mom, hey, this was a PS238 group. It does ask that you join the group. And I'm sure with whatever this guy is trying to do, he's going to let anybody that requests to add the group, he's going to let them in. So do me a favor, request to join the group because I want to see what's going on because something's not right here. She requests to join. She gets accepted. So I scrolled back a bit and I saw this guy was posting negative stuff on the page and stuff that was just lies. Like Judge Judy went to PS238 and she is from New York, but she did not go to that school. And that's public information that anybody could check.
Right.
So she joins the group. She gets accepted. And immediately the whole page is just bombarded with Breitbart articles.
With what articles?
Breitbart, the far right, alt-right groups. He just started posting a ton of alt-right articles. And I'm like, holy shit, they're literally trying to spread all of this to this group with 1,300 followers.
Right.
And I was just shocked and so saddened by that because there were so many people on that group that were there for one common purpose. Are you recording or what?
No. I'm now thinking. Well, did you become the troll? Did you troll the troll and get trolled?
What?
No. So she tried to troll. You got kicked out.
I called out the troll.
By being a normal person, he thought you were the troll, so he kicked you out.
Yeah, because then he was like, I don't understand. All of these people who don't participate in the group are coming out of the woodwork and are all upset, like out of nowhere. And it's like, well, because you changed this out of nowhere, so of course we're going to speak up that we're not happy with that.
That was a very niche group.
Yes.
It's not going to be
No.
super exciting. It was exactly what you said it was for.
Yeah. You know, but I got kicked out by a troll because this guy clearly came into the group, somehow became the admin a couple of months ago, and then decided, okay, well, there's 1,300 people that I can now spread out my nonsense
I see
to.
a challenge for me and James to join a group.
I also just thought of a new group for you to join, Chris, that I'm going to create and see if we get anyone to join it. And that's called Animal Boobs.
Animal groups?
Animal boobs.
Oh, animal boobs.
Yep, Bigfoot boobs and everything else. So we're going to cover
I don't,
mythical creature boobs.
I don't want that moniker on me.
And Nicole has no idea what I'm talking about.
No,
You're going to have to listen
to the
Bigfoot episode.
Yep.
I can't wait to listen.
You're going to have to listen to Bigfoot boobs.
But that was my story of encountering a troll because that person was most certainly a troll taking advantage of people on the internet.
No one has ever done that before.
It was very sad. It was very sad. It upset me a lot. But anyway.
Well, we're running out of time, but we can do the one at the very end.
Which one? Which one? Look at all these pages flying everywhere. I feel like we're in Dunder Mifflin Paper Company with all the paper pages turning. What? Dunder Mifflin.
I know.
It's a very successful paper company.
I never was into that show.
Why were you never into The Office?
I don't know. I like Steve Carell, but I just never got into that show.
Okay, but did you watch
I watched like 3 episodes.
Of the first season?
No.
Which episodes did you watch?
There was one where they were in a bar, and it seemed like it was an office party.
Yeah, Chili's.
And then I saw the one where they are getting trained on the Heimlich maneuver.
Okay, you want to do it at 100 beats per minute. How many is that per hour? How would that help you? Well, I'll add it up and then I'll divide.
I was always very skeptical of the American Office, as we call it back in England.
Oh.
But I've grown very much to love it.
Yeah.
And I actually will sit there and go, it's funny.
But I'm not a sitcom person, so it's just me. It's just me.
Are you doing the Jennifer Sandra Richard?
No, we're doing one that says, Joey, hello, Florida Devosses.
Florida Devosses. Okay, that one's kind of small.
It's very small.
That's what she said.
And this is actually... What?
Nothing.
I've never heard that.
She just quoted The Office. She just quoted Steve Carell.
This is actually Joe from the Over the Line Show, one of the hosts of the Over the Line Show.
Ooh.
Hi, Joe.
And he messaged me because every year they do a Survivor pool. And the very first part of it, where it says, hello, Florida Devosses, explain Survivor, It's a big long paragraph that basically says, "Hey, we're doing the Survivor pool again. It's $10 to join. Do you and Laura want to join it? You get 2 survivors. It's just a random pick, and then who's ever survivor at the very end wins the whole pot, which should be around $100. Would you guys
cool.
like to do that? So that's.
I wish in all the seasons of Survivor that I watched, I had something going on like that.
Well, you still can. It hasn't started yet.
It's okay. I don't watch it anymore.
By the time that this airs, it'll probably be halfway through. But
yeah, Ghost Island is supposed to start soon.
So huge. So just keep that in mind. Big, long, huge paragraph explaining everything in great detail how this works.
Okay.
Okay, so going to watch the show. At the very end of the show, you win $100. So, James, why don't you be Joey and you can be me, Nicole.
Okay, I'm Chris.
All right, so you can skip the part where it says, hello, Florida bosses, because I just went over that. We can start with me.
Okay. I'm in, at work now. We'll hit payment up later today.
Sounds good. Laura as well, you think?
Yes.
Awesome!
Later that day. Paid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Survivors will be drawn this weekend. Good luck.
The next day. Did I win?
Did you win?
Yes. Did I win Survivor?
The show doesn't start until next week.
Okay.
Sorry. We'll do a random JoJo side. Everyone is Survivor contestants. And if your Survivor wins the show, you win $100.
Okay, so did I win?
Maybe it wasn't clear that when
You're going to have to take a breath.
Oh, maybe I wasn't clear that it went along with the show.
You weren't clear. I'm just excited to find out if I won.
Uh-huh. Do you still want to play?
You know I'm messing with you, right? I understand how it works. Smiley face.
To start with, no. But I've been up for less than 5 minutes. Laugh out loud.
Oh, sorry. So, did I win?
Trolling your own brother.
My brother's best friend.
Oh, sorry, yes.
That's funny.
But what's funny is Joe's a pretty sharp guy. I'm surprised.
He fell for the troll.
Yeah, I could feel through the keyboard how frustrated he was getting.
Like,
at me.
what the fuck is he talking about?
I'm just gonna kick you out and refund your money. All right, let's get to the beer.
Yes. Create the label, Chris.
Space is the place. I'm gonna give the label a 6. That's a pretty decent label.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's a hop as like Saturn, so there's rings around it, and it's very galactical looking.
Hops look like pine cones.
I know you say that every
It's
time.
like that. I think it's delicious. I drank the whole thing, and it's very, very pungent. Which is the best way to put it, but in a delicious way. I didn't see the ABV on it. So.
6.3.
Yeah, so it's a good beer. It's a very good IPA. I will give it a 6 because Terrapin, you've done another fantastic job.
Yeah.
Well, of course it's an IPA, and everybody knows.
Chris loves IPA like he loves getting stabbed in the eye.
IPAs. My first couple sips was horrible. And now that it's warmed up, it actually tastes better. I'm going to go with a low 3.
Okay.
A low 3 is still a 3.
Yes.
Now here's my thing. It's good, and I could drink a lot of it because it's a pretty smooth beer. It's hoppy, but it's pretty easy on the flavor. I just don't find anything memorable about it.
Oh no, I would say that you're not gonna remember that from any
What
other.
are you talking about? The taste lasts in your mouth for 100 years after you swallow it.
But there's some beers that you remember like what the flavor was, and I mean it tastes like a pretty run of the mill IPA. Not to say that I wouldn't drink 6 of them. I just probably wouldn't remember what 6 of them taste like after a week because they taste just like any other IPA. So I'd say a 6. Because I could drink 6, and I would enjoy drinking 6 of them.
She just did that thing where I have no idea what she's talking about.
I know, your rating is very confusing.
What are you rating the beer?
I would drink 6 of them, so
Then
I
it's a 6.
rated it
Move on.
6.
You're doing a Keeley rating.
I'm not doing it.
I like beer, yeah.
Alcohol, 6.
No, I'm not drinking 6 because it would be easy to drink 6. I enjoy the flavor. I'm just saying it's not memorable because it tastes just like every other IPA.
It probably wouldn't be a 6. You should probably go 5 or 4 then.
Well, then 5. Is that better?
That's better because it wasn't like the bomb diggity bomb for you. You had some complaints
Trepidation,
about
yeah.
it. So Six is like the ultimate, the best
And
beer
I love
ever.
IPAs, so this was all booked for me in mind, and JL, but he's not here because he's still fighting walruses.
No, he's at a game right now.
Yeah, he sent a picture of a beer
At
that
a
he's
ball
drinking.
game at George Benner's.
I thought
George
he was fighting
Steinbrenner
walruses.
Stadium.
I honestly got I thought that's what he was doing tonight.
Fighting walruses?
Yeah.
Like,
What?
I told him to watch Mr. Tusk, which will be my movie this week.
oh yes, tell us about your movie.
Mr. Tusk. Tusk, the movie.
You didn't do this one yet?
No, I've not done Tusk. Have I done Tusk?
I thought we discussed Tusk.
I think but I don't think I've ever rated Tusk. If not, I have Troll Hunters as well. That's my other one.
Okay.
Do both just
Do
in
both.
case.
Well, also this comes up because of dearest Kevin, who had a heart attack last night. Who,
Oh, yes,
but
Kevin Smith.
He is doing fine apparently, but he's got to make a lot of life changes. And this is one of his movies. So it's about Justin Long going out to report and gets kidnapped, and the guy turns him into Tusk.
To a walrus.
Yes, and he turns him in that. Chris is now searching.
Oh, you made us look this up one time, I
I did.
think.
We did
and
talk
we looked
about
at the
it.
picture, and it was like really disturbing because it was. When did we talk about this? What
really
episode
early
was
on,
it?
like forever ago.
Yeah, I remember that though.
Very,
Ugh.
very gruesome, kind of like human centipede-ish.
Yeah. Maybe that was it, like our favorite
Which
horror
is
movies
weird
or
for
something.
a Kevin Smith movie.
But it was a fan fiction one. It was fans that wrote in, and he wrote it over his Twitter feed.
Okay, you did not rate it, but we did talk about it.
Okay, so then I'm gonna give it a 7 crumpet rating because it was also hilarious.
I like movies like this. I like bizarre,
It is
weird
so
movies.
bizarre, hilarious. The other one is Troll Hunters, which is all in Norwegian.
I just want to piggyback off of you for 1 second, then go into Troll Hunters.
I want to watch you piggyback off of
I
him.
want to see the one movie where... Yeah, I'm okay. You can't see this, but I'm now climbing up James's back,
It hurts. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
and I'm looping my legs through his arms, and
it's
I'm
like-
holding on around his neck.
Oh my god, is that a Tweety Bird tattoo?
And now, what? What does that mean?
It's from The Office.
Oh my god! And he's now bouncing me around the room like a horsey. I want to see the one movie where if they didn't find a mate, they turned into animals. Colin Firth, I think, is in it.
Any Disney movie?
No, it's like a black comedy.
Yeah.
It's called like Lobster Boy or something.
That's
It is called Lobster Boy.
Is it Lobster Boy?
I think it is Lobster Boy.
You know
'cause I
what I'm
remember the
talking
trailer,
about?
Yes, completely and utterly, yes. And they look really good as well. Very quirky.
But I love like weird, quirky movies like
Yeah.
that. That's why I want you to see Swiss Army Man.
I still want to see that. But
Right.
let me lead on.
Troll Hunters.
Troll Hunters is something I watched years ago.
I think I've seen it.
And it's on Netflix now again.
Is it foreign?
Yes, it's all in Norwegian. But it was really good.
It's awesome.
They chased trolls around. And being the weird and the wonderful, but you do have to watch it in subtitles, which is kind of like you have to pay attention. You can't just drop in and out of this movie.
Right.
It's not realistic, so Nicole would not like it.
No.
But Tusk could be realistic. It could happen, so she might like that. You may be kidnapped by some crazy person and turned into a walrus. You never know in life. But Troll Hunters is a very, very good movie. Actually, I feel that it could do with, like, honestly, a second one. So I think I'm going to give that one... I'm going to give that a 7, too.
And I was surprised how good the special effects were, and I don't know why, but for some reason, like, countries that you don't see a lot of movies come out of, even though they produce a lot of movies in their own country, for some reason, always like...
You think it's going to be poor?
Yeah, it's going to be poor quality special effects, but the special effects were on par. Really good.
Cool.
Cool. Now, okay, Nicole's being the troll.
We're gonna watch Troll Hunters after the show.
Awesome. We have some emails.
Yay!
Yay. All right. If you want to email us, our email address is podcast42show@gmail.com. 42 numerically, not 42 alphanumerically. Pat sent us an email saying, just got done listening to the Pink Floyd episode. And Chris, you mentioned Andy Rooney during a Japanese impersonation. Didn't you mean Mickey Rooney?
Yes, I did say Andy Rooney.
No.
How dare you?
I know. I was talking about Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Well, I mean, just so everybody knows, if you did listen to that end of that episode, Pat, our outro says that a lot of this information might be incorrect and to not use it to write a book report because you will fail just like all the hosts do.
But if you would like to write a book report with us, we will help you write a book report.
Yes,
And
but
I
you
think
might
they
fail.
should remake Breakfast at Tiffany's and get Andy Rooney to play Mickey Rooney's part because that would be incredible.
So Sean,
Or maybe not.
Sean emailed us and said, Tim Curry is awesome. If they were to remake Clue, who would you cast?
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
That's a tough one.
That is. Okay, so who are the characters? Colonel Mustard, Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, Miss White, Miss
Mr.
Peacock.
Body.
What was that?
Mr. Body.
What? Who is that?
It's the body.
It's the guy that gets killed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like the Clue characters. The
Want
ones
to
that you
see
could...
John C. Reilly
Ooh, that would be good.
as Colonel Mustard.
I think John C. Reilly we should put in as Christopher Lloyd part.
Yes. He was the...
Mr. Green, wasn't he?
He was Mr. Green?
Yes. Who would be Miss Scarlet? I feel like Helena Bonham Carter would be a good Miss Scarlet. I don't know, she just kind of got
really
that.
good.
She's got that sleek appearance if she needs to, which is a weird thing to say.
I feel that Mr. Body...
The Rock.
Yes, so he's dead very early.
Because you can't make a movie without The Rock anymore.
So he's now dead at the beginning.
I mean, that's quite a bit through the movie.
Yeah, and he comes back.
Yeah. But the real question is, who's going to play Tim Curry's part?
Who was he? I can't remember.
The butler. He put aside his butlering.
I'm going to say Zach Galifianakis.
That's actually not a bad casting choice. I kind of like that.
Zach Galifianakis, because again, we've not seen Zach Galifianakis for a little while. He does that TV show, but I think that would be a good one.
I like seeing him do his like comedy specials where he's just drinking and playing at the piano.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Bring back Zach.
I think you hit that on the head.
Oh, I got to win?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool. I win Zach Galifianakis forever. Yes.
Who else?
Mrs. White. Was it Mrs. White in it?
Yes.
Who was that in the original movie?
Hell if I know. I'll look it up, but...
I'm going to say... That's a tough one.
I feel like Jennifer Lawrence isn't everything, but I also feel like that's because she's pretty good at kind of adapting whatever...
Has she done comedy, though?
Yes, she's done everything.
I'm going to say...
Mrs. White was Madeline Kahn.
This is like slapstick comedy, though.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
been
think
a while
she's done
since
that.
I watched Clue.
She's done like realistic comedy, not this over the top.
What about Fat Amy? What's her name? Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson. I like Rebel Wilson. I think she's hilarious.
Yeah, she is good.
Zach Galifianakis and Rebel Wilson so far.
That's perfect. And John C. Reilly and The Rock.
Who was John C. Reilly?
Christopher Lloyd's part.
Right. Sorry.
Mr. Peacock. No.
And then Miss Scarlet is Helena Bonham Carter.
Yes.
Are we missing?
Missing one other person, I think.
Okay, hold on. All right. So
was there a maid in
Mrs.
that
Peacock
Heather Cleveland showing all the time?
Say again?
Wasn't there a maid in that had the low cut dress?
Mrs. White.
Is that Mrs. White? I thought that was another character.
No, Mrs. White is the maid. Mrs. Peacock, Wadsworth, Mrs. White, Professor Plum. That's who Christopher Lloyd played, not Mr. Green. Mr. Green was Michael McKean.
Oh, yeah.
Colonel Mustard was Martin Mull.
Ooh, Mustard.
He was like a weapons guy.
Yeah.
Colonel.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
Yeah.
Following on. That's a good one.
Yep.
All right. Miss Scarlet, we already got. Yvette. Mr. Body was the one who was killed. The cop. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the main characters.
All right.
So Mrs. Peacock, who do we say for that?
What did she do? What was her big role in that movie? I forget.
I don't know. Eileen Brennan. I don't know what she did.
Didn't Michael McKean and one of them kind of like made out all the time?
Yeah.
In the corners.
I don't know. That's Mrs. Peacock.
Oh, so...
I don't know.
I think we got most of them.
I'm gonna say...
I'm gonna say go with the girl who's always in makeup. She was in Avatar and Star Trek and Guardians of the Galaxy. Zoe, whatever.
Zoe Deschanel?
No,
Zoe
she's Salin something. Let's take her out of makeup for once.
You're gonna make her not wear makeup. The one she plays.
She's the green person in Guardians.
She plays Gamora in Guardians.
I think she's in green makeup in Star Trek too.
And
I can't remember.
Is also she's the lead in Avatar.
She was in blue makeup in Avatar.
Yeah, all right.
She's always playing like an
Zoe
alien.
Saldana.
Yeah, that's her.
Saldana. You want to see her?
Why
you
not?
want to see Zoe without makeup?
Yes. Or put her in makeup and keep
Keep her green?
Yep, keep her green and put her in the Clue House.
Okay, cool.
That works too.
Cool. I think that's a pretty good cast. All right.
Yep, well, I think that wraps us up too.
Which is good because James's dog is getting super hyper right now.
Yeah, because James's dog wants to eat our microphones.
Yes. My dog wants to chew our microphones.
The dog thinks these microphones are bones.
Oh. All right. So, again, if you want to email us, our email address is podcast42show@gmail.com. Where can you find us, gentlemen?
Spreaker. And any form of podcast app.
Like iHeart and iTunes podcasts.
Or... Yes, so you just stole the one out of my mouth, which I was about to say, because I started thinking about that, and you said it anyway.
Well, there's a lot more.
Yes, there's just type Podcast 42, and we are number 1 in the Google search engine.
Are we?
Yes.
Really? We moved up to the top?
Yes, we are no longer number 2. We are number 1. If you put Podcast 42, you will see Chris DeVos's name followed by mine, James Duncan followed by someone else's, but she doesn't really matter that much.
I matter a lot. I'm here this week, and somebody else isn't, so... Yes. I matter a decent amount.
Well, we're glad to have you back.
Oh, we're glad to have you back since you weren't here last time.
And I'm glad still to be here.
And then join our Facebook group, the official Podcast 42 Facebook group. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, it will ask you to request to join, and it will ask you how you heard about us. So, I mean, you could be honest, or you can make up something really funny to make us laugh because, I mean, we could all use a good laugh.
And buy our socks.
Yes, buy our socks. And actually, I feel on this note we should maybe announce a giveaway for the 1,000th. I think maybe we should give away a pair of socks to the 1,000th member.
For the person who becomes the 1,000th member, gets a pair of socks.
We'll get you some socks. If you are number 1,000
at the Facebook group,
in the group,
can we get? Okay, go on. Sorry, go on.
We will give you socks.
It's a nice pair of black socks, and it has the Podcast 42 logo all over them.
What if we just give them one so they can be a free house elf?
Oh my God! On that night,
Harry Potter.
Good night. Good night.
Who are you?
Harry Potter.
I'm Ron Weasley.
I'm Hermione Granger.
I guess I'm Harry Potter. Good night.
Bye,
everybody.
You are no longer listening to Podcast 42.
Some of the stuff you just heard might have been embellished, made up, or just plain incorrect. In other words, don't use this show to write a book report with. You will get a bad grade. Just like all the hosts.
But I'm not done yet!
JL's Beer Cooler is written and performed by Cremo. Cremo is an award-winning actor and musician. For all things Cremo, including more great music, visit Cremo.com. That's spelled Craymo. He is on Twitter at Cremo. Facebook, just search Cremo Music, and also on YouTube under, you guessed it, Cremo.